Mike here, and we're continuing off where we last left off on Skyfactory 2. Today, I spent some more time off camera, and I'm getting ready to automate that beast of a machine over there and clean it up. I also took the time, and I'm also going to get ready to start on Tinker's Smeltery. So, let's get some sifting out of the way. You know, normally most people say, well, we'll just do the sifting off camera. Well, I wanted to show at least a basis of starting it off, what you can get from dust. I probably showed a little bit, but not enough to, say, hey, this is what comes out of dust. And I like doing stuff with you guys, It's cool. And enjoyment. So look at that, we're already getting redstone. I have a feeling that I don't need 64, 2 stacks of 64. But I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to actually take these buckets, take a small break, and I also plant more trees. Food. I have been running out of food lately, almost starved to death over the time I was setting up. But thankfully I didn't. Really, really, you buckets. You're up there. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good today. I know I am. I'm a bit sick, but I'm going to trudge through this as best as possible. Or I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Ugh. So anyways, we need, let's see, do I have a piece in here? No. Okay, I'm gonna need 9 pieces of redstone to finish off that base for the node. So far I have 3. I need, of course, 6 more. Also, I think today I'm gonna come out with another short mini-series. It's going to be only 7 days long, or 7 episodes long. 8, actually, because it's going to be a forward to it. It's just a few second forward, but it's going to be my version of how to survive normal Minecraft, a tutorial, beginning tutorial, how to survive your first 7 days of Minecraft in 1.8. I know a lot of people have done this before, and really any survival tutorial to this point, well, really to probably about 5.1 can be considered usable. Anything could be usable. It just over the time with the new updates and stuff, things have changed. But I'm one of them type of people. Just like reason why this LP is kind of a how-to tutorial slash let's play is because it's the kind of person I am. I like to help people out and entertain, either in an entertaining way or a knowledge way. If you didn't know something about this game, just like one of the reasons why I started doing this as a more of a tutorial slash LP is because when I was watching Bacon and Donut make this mod pack, I noticed a lot of people in chat on this live stream were questioning it. What is this? How does it work? When they got the beta early access, they'd be asking him, "Oh, I don't understand how this thing works." And the first thing he do is, he spent the time to make a tutorial because he made this mod pack. On the first one, he said just go back and watch my tutorials. So, I figured, yes, he made tutorials, but I'd also, there's plenty of room on YouTube for people to make their own tutorials in their own way. Nobody's way is wrong, nobody's way is right. Each way is going to be simple. I mean, each way is going to be different, but also carry over to someone else's way. Especially if you've watched YouTube, you're going to be, or a YouTube watcher, you're going to be carrying over some things that you learned from other people into your own Let's Play, because either the idea that you learn from someone else is going to be helpful to someone or not. But enough of that. Let's just get back to grinding out some dust. So far we've got 7 redstone and a whole mess of other things. So anyways, so that's going to be starting out. Like I said, it's going to be in a mini-series, 8 episodes altogether. The 8th episode is just a preemptive, show you how to start the game and discuss, so explain what I'm doing. So people just go, oh, I know how people can be. Everybody's gonna go, well, why? I'll explain it all there in that one episode, and get the whole boring or the whole YouTube slogan out of the way. As I'm kind of one of the people that don't like to say every episode. Leave a like and subscribe. I mean, if you enjoyed this, you're going to like it. If you didn't enjoy it, you're going to dislike it or not do anything at all. And if you definitely disliked it, you're not going to subscribe. So I'm not going to force you into anything. That's not who I am, and that's not how I do things. I kind of hate I'm not gonna even finish that. Okay, we got 9. Sorry. I went on to a tangent there, and I shouldn't have. Oh, look. That's another reason why I want to refix this. When I was pounding this out, the reason why I have 2.5 hearts is because I was standing on top of the block there, and I caught on fire. So, I take this, 9. And if you don't know how to make a block of redstone, it's just a full 9. Fill up that table and get ready to go. Okay. So I'm going to put this dust up. I'm not going to combine it with the other dust because I don't want... I want to get everything out of here. I don't want this to be... because I set this out properly. I mathed it out. So it comes up to proper amounts. So put this there. I believe I remember doing this correctly. I've done this a few times. Both on the first Skyfactory and on the beta for this one as well. And I'm missing a chest. Okay, that could stay in there. I know I have a chest in here. I thought I put a chest in here. No, I didn't. Great. Could have swore I put one in there. Okay, I just need 2 pieces of wood because you get only an output of 4. So just take everything out. And you need 8 logs altogether. See? Tutorial already. But like I said, my motto is if I don't learn something new every day, if I don't entertain or teach someone something new, or if I don't and I don't act like a total idiot or a goofball, I'm not doing something good. I mean, I didn't complete a day. I didn't complete my day as how I like it, meaning I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that this Java barrel up here, get rid of this water. No, I haven't upgraded any of my tools since the last time I was on. And I do apologize for being away for so long. As I probably mentioned before, my household isn't 100% quiet, and I really don't want people having too much background noise in the video. I know some people don't mind it, and I really kind of don't when I watch videos like that, but again, I'm just kind of trying to do it more quiet. I'm trying to do more professionally. My opinion, professional. Get rid of this, and I know I saw that hole. I don't want to derp into the hole. Okay, let's get rid of this. Place this down right here so I don't fall in. Okay, we'll take this. So it is this, 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 and this, this, this. No, not like that. Okay, I actually could probably, no, it's 3 on each side. It's gonna actually be off-centered. I've probably done this even. Probably everybody screaming at me, you should have done it properly. Meh. I don't care, it's just a cobble gen, folks. This whole OCD mishmash, you guys really don't have OCD. I mean, if you do have OCD and you've clinically been proven you have OCD, then you have OCD. But what it is just looks, aesthetics. You want it to look nice, you want it to look pretty. Not because you have OCD, and that's why you need to have everything, even and odd. And I admit to looking at certain things and going, yeah, that doesn't look right. It needs to be such and such, but it's not OCD, folks. I'm sorry to tell you, it's just, or if you want to blatantly say, yeah, it's OCD, it's gamer OCD. It's not really a case of OCD. Okay. Cover that up. Put the transfer node in there. Put the Java barrel on top, or Yaba, or however it's pronounced. It's not doing anything because we don't have a world interaction in there. Pop. There you go. 1 automatic cobble gen. Okay, we can get rid of these little offsets here. And let's go start working on this Tinker's Construct stuff. Wow, that's percolating. And I'll probably get into some building today. It's a platform building. Yay, everybody's going to be happy about that. But, anyways, I'm going to set this up. Alright, to make a Tinker's Construct smeltery, you're going to need grout. And in order to make grout, you are going to need clay, sand, and gravel. And you can do it in a couple ways. At least you used to be able to. Again, this is a mod pack. Things have changed since can change and do change. You can either make it with the balls, clay balls, or you can make it with clay blocks. I prefer clay blocks because it is, you know, less space used. So the pattern will be as such. Get my gravel. And it's good to see that. So I need to turn all the rest of this dust into clay. So it's going to be a little process here. I didn't want to do that. Thank you very much. Oh, and I just remembered since I automated that. Let's see here. Okay. Inventory. Global. I don't know why it's set on cheat, but also the fact that you are admin. If you're on a server, you're playing this on a server, obviously you won't have cheat because you're not an admin, but this is a single player world, so it makes you an admin anyway. So as I promised, I will turn that off, and it shall return when I get the magnet mode from Ender.io. I'm aware that there is magnet mode from Magical Crops, but as everything I've seen from Magical Crops version of their magnet mode, it's kind of wonky. So I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to wait to Ender.io because really, let's get rid of that yellow box because it's going to just IO. Yes, I actually spell out and talk to myself when I do this. If you don't do it, then there's something wrong with you. No. I have to think. I'm a person who thinks and speaks things out. And there goes a sapling, right? Water mechanics. There we go. Give it some time. This an electromagnet. And that is actually kind of simple. And to get to this vibrant crystal, so it's electric steel and conductive iron, and a vibrant crystal, which is an emerald. That's used for your emeralds, and vibrant alloy nuggets, which is once you get into Ender.io, it's virtually not that hard. And I see I hit the R button, typing this out, and it rearranged my inventory. I don't like that in tweaks. Can you turn that more options? Shortcut. I'll worry about that later. If I remember. Probably not. So I'll have to deal with it. And I'll have to deal with it. Until I get frustrated at it and I spend, probably 30 minutes of an episode trying to figure out how to fix that problem and have have words come out of my mouth that might not be appropriate for certain general audiences. Let's check and see how our cobblegen's doing. Look at that. 7 stacks and 53 already. And not have to do a darn thing. And I can always speed that up by adding more of these. I think that's a quest in here. Let's check that out. Get that done, because we all know I've done that. Craft a crucible. Heat a crucible with a torch. Boy, I haven't been in here, folks. What have we been doing? Okay, that I'm not going to worry about right now, because I'm going to make actually a spawner. And I kind of go for the vertical fall spawner. Yep, there it is. Done. Okay. So, the clay grind. Only 3 more. It would be faster if I had more buckets, but I don't. Because, as I said, clay buckets and lava do not mix. So the reason why I'm building the smeltery is because I can take the iron I make and turn it into and you know what I'm gonna do. So you can take out stacks just by clicking on it. Okay, and then you can put it in left click, stacks out, right click, stacks in. And you can hold shift and punch and get a specific amount out. I'm going for 16 because I want to build 2 more furnaces. Furnace I, and add more power into it. This will help speed up this process of making grout. Put those in there. Oh, hot docket. Hot docket. Hot topic. That or my mind was going, hot pocket. Go get yourself a hot pocket. I don't want a hot pocket, but thank you, mind. Anyways, let's see here. Okay. So let's cook that up. I do like the 3D furnace for that reason. And I've actually seen, with the 1.8, texture packs can now actually... Give me that torch. Where'd that come from? Where'd you come from, torch? Probably down there. You can actually take... Texture pack makers can actually make the textures of a texture pack 3D. So I've actually seen a 3D furnace without having to actually have a mod as a 3D furnace. But the problem about the 3D furnaces, you don't actually get this type of 3D furnace. I mean, it looks like this, but you don't get to see the top slot. And the bottom is just random whatever the mod creator has put in. And with Optifine or MC Patcher or whatever other tool you can use, it will randomly add different items into it. But it's not as, I put in grout and I get seared bricks and coal. I'm going to see grout, seared bricks, and coal, or charcoal. Oh, coal, charcoal, same thing. It's just a different process of making it. So I also need some sand. I'm going to wear it because I'm going to need glass. Because I'm going to need to make a few things. And I've done so much tinkering that I won't even have to pop that up to look at it. I am fully aware of how to make... I'm going to need more than just one piece of sand, by the way. Give me a stack. Bad idea. Bad idea, because if this is connected to this, it's going to turn all this into gravel, and out comes lava, and out comes water. And it's going to be a pain to clean up and refix. Let's not do that to our cobble gen, folks. Please. And that's a little vein miner tip for you. Don't attach things that you don't want to lose. The reason why I don't vein mine the slabs is one, it's not set up for that, and two, it's not set up for that. So in a config, there's no stone slabs, vein mine, which is good because I don't want to lose all that. And also, I'm not using a pickaxe. So if I was using a pickaxe to do that, then it might take the slabs up. I'm using a hammer, and hammer doesn't do anything to slabs, other than just break them. Let's just start over here. Boop. And doop. Darn it. Alright, wrong button. Hold your button, please. And I think I lost some. Yep. Oh well. I'm not all that worried. The void gets appeased, and I can live for another day and not fall into it. You know, I do some sacrificial rituals to the void. If I had more people on the server, I'd just sacrifice one of them. Nah. I got that type of sick humor. A little too much of Binding of Isaac. Which is a great game, by the way. If you haven't played it or haven't checked it out, so plenty of people out there playing it on YouTube and on Twitch, and it's a relatively fun game. I've actually seen people who I'd never believe play it, who's actually playing it right now. So anyways, let's just take some of this out so I can start working on the base components. Because the brick itself is very easy to make. It's a 4x4. Just take up 4 pieces of the seared brick. You have a seared brick base. Or just seared brick. And you get a book out of that. However, where's the lowest one? Where's the one I had like nothing at? Here it is. Okay. Excuse me. I'll just shove it in there. I need some glass. So, we're going to need to make an 8 circle, or just 8, with a hole in the middle. That gives you a smeltery controller, which is the brains to the smeltery. I'm going to need, the way I usually set up, I need 2 of these, which is 2 drains, which is how you get the stuff in out of the smeltery. I need 1 of these, table. I'll explain why later. I need 1 of these, casting basin. Combine these. Let's see. Well, I need glass for that, so it's gonna have to wait or not. Let's see. Get that glass out of there. So do the smeltery drain again, but we'll place that with that, and that gives you a seared tank. That's where your power source is going to be held into. You can also put other fluids in there, but the main concept from what I'm doing now is to hold lava to power this. So, I also need these. And that is recipe for the seared faucet. And if I'm going through this at any time, please, and you're trying to follow along, please go ahead and pause the video. And, take your time and look through what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to shove everything into this container. Shove. And don't worry about the extra dust and stuff that I've accumulated. I'll process that off camera along with processing everything else off camera. You've seen me go through dust. You've seen me go through sand. I'll process this off and we'll worry about it next time. And I'll just show you. Okay. And the thing about these smelteries is they can be any size, or almost any size. It used to be a 6 by... usually, the way I used to do them would be 9, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have a 9 by 9, or 3 by 3 blocks would be. But now you go up to like 9 by 9 in size. So you can have a giant one. Right now, I'm not going to do a very big one. I'm just going to do usually the small version that I usually do, or the normal version. And you can always build up. If you build up, it's going to expand the whole thing. Let's see here. I'm going to need more of these. Look at all that XP. And that's another reason why my mob farm is not going to be an XP mob farm. For that reason, you really don't need it. And I'm going to make a couple of these. And a couple pieces of glass. Let's see here. So when I do decide to go up, I can go up. And those aren't necessary. I like it because you can see inside it. Glass. Put up the book because I don't need it right now. Put up the other wood. I'm going to take a couple of these crooks while I'm waiting for that stuff to process. And I'm going to take care of these trees, give food. There we go, a couple apples. Not much, but a couple nonetheless. And I'll be able to upgrade these tools. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have auto pickup anymore. I don't have magnet mode. Oh boy. I think I just hit puberty there, folks. Oh boy. Take out the dirt. Because actually, yes, dirt will be useful. Just because you've got all your trees set up, if you decide to go into magic crops or any sort of crops, you're going to need more dirt. And that is how you get dirt, as you all know, and that can be a pain in the back end. So any more bricks that I create are going to be the base. Let's get working on a base. Let's just do this. I know I'm going to need 3 for the bot. No. That is as the bottom. I'm going to need 3 for the one side, 2 for another side because it'll be a drain. Actually, I'm going to need another 3. So, yep. Because it'll be 2 sides that aren't going to have a drain on them. One side will have a drain and a basin, and one will have the smeltery drain, the sear tank, and the controller with the casting table in front. And I might as well get into what the casting table does and what the smeltery drain does. So let's get into this. And go Tinkers. And wait for... Wait for this inventory thing to tell you how to work stuff. Get set up. There we go. And I put an S on it because it's not proper. It's Tinker. Come on. Running slow today. I think I spelled it wrong. Yeah, I put an H in there. Tinker. Tink. It's right there. Tinkers. I went fast and put an H in. Ah, boy. Hey, I get 2 more XP and I can unlock an extra spot. Hello. Okay, let's just go through the subsets. Blocks. Mods. Here we go. These are all the mods that are in here. There we go. It's like, oh, you want to look through there? Well, I'll just let you look through here. Okay. As you know, we can make these patterns. However, you can also make smeltery patterns. And that is what the casting table is good for. And the first thing I recommend making, there, now that's even, is taking a seared brick because it's real cheap to make, and don't put an ingot in there because the way Tink with iguana tweaks now, it destroys the mold piece base. So whatever you use as a mold piece, it destroys it. So when it makes a cast. So anyways, just like in real life, you place this down in front of your smeltery, whatever it may be, and you place that down. And you can pour gold on top of it, and it'll make a cast, but I never use gold. I've seen people use gold. I don't understand why people use gold. Oh, that destroyed it. Really? Wow. I didn't even make anything out of it and destroyed it. I thought it would destroy it if I actually used it. Anyways, I never use gold. Oh, there it is. It went in my inventory, but it's that hole. I'm going to get into your inventory, but I'm not going to show you that I'm in your inventory. But anyways, it's just like in real life. You're going to make a cast of something, and then you're going to pour a molten liquid into it, iron or whatever. So in this case, when I make that cast, I'm going to make a cast of an ingot. So when I put iron in there, I'll automatically be able to make iron ingots. Now, the casting basin, what the casting basin does, the difference between a casting basin and a table is the casting basin will make blocks. So anything, so it'll hold up to 9. So if I put 9 pieces of iron in there, or enough to make 9 pieces of iron, and I pour it straight into the casting basin, I'll automatically get an iron block, which is good for storage. But if you need ingots, you use the casting thing. And when I get into it more, a reason why you could say, well, why don't you just use the basin? Well, if you put a whole load of iron in there and it smelts down, or if you throw other iron objects in there, if you like, say you get swords or something, you can smelt certain items you can smelt down that you get from like loot bags, which are in here, or mob drops. You'll end up with an extra little amount. So instead of it being, say, I put in enough to make 1 block, well, I'm going to have 10 pieces, 10 in there. So that means I get 10 ingots, but I'm going to end up with a block and 1 ingot left over. If I pour that straight into the casting basin, I can't use this casting basin until I destroy it or fill it up with more iron. That's where the casting table comes in with an ingot mold. I can pour off that excess iron and make an ingot out of it, or I can pour off the excess iron, period, and just break the casting table and have an ingot. So anyways, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Like I usually say, please leave a comment down below if you are curious about how to do something, or just you want to leave a comment down below. And I hope, as I again repeat myself because I'm good at doing that, enjoyed the episode. And I will see you next time. And when you come back, there will be a new platform, and it will be the platform for the smeltery basin, and we'll put that all down. And I'll have some dust ready to go to be put in there to make up some more ingots. And I'll show you how the smeltery system works. And we'll make some patterns out and upgrade our tools. As I said, I hope you enjoy. See you next time. Shut up, quit rambling on, end the episode. Bye!